Graphic design, social media, marketing, branding? Check out our sponsors Vision Byte Creative Design Studio on visionbyte.co.uk to find out more and use code APE20 for 20% off your first order. Yo, what's going on people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. Now this next story that we're about to get into takes place on the Brandon estate in Camberwell, and for you guys that don't know, is the home of UK drill rap group Moscow 17. I've covered the Brandon estate murder of Incognito in a cases video before, and I've also done one on GB, which I accidentally deleted, but will re-upload at a further date. Now, the estate is known for its rivalry against Zone 2, and it's understood that GB's murder was allegedly committed by a Zone 2 member, but it was uncertain whether Incognito's murder was due to the Moscow 17 Zone 2 beef. Back in October 2019, Clinton Evbota was stabbed to death on the Brandon estate, but at this current time, it's unsure whether his death has anything to do with the Zone 2 Moscow 17 beef, and it's unsure if anyone who's just been charged with the murder is a part of Zone 2. In Zone 2's song No Censor, they did mention Clinton, as some of you will know, Lil CJ, but to my best knowledge, Lil CJ wasn't a part of Moscow 17, or of any other gang for that matter. But if anybody does know, if he was a part of Moscow 17, I would appreciate it if you could let me know down in the comment section below. So, what happened to Lil CJ? Described as a happy and smiling teenager by family and friends, he was stabbed to death in October last year. Police were called to the Grimsel Path on the Brandon estate in Camberwell at around 8:20 PM on October 10th, 2019 to report of a stabbing. There they found Lil CJ with multiple stab injuries, and he was unfortunately pronounced dead at the scene at around 9:15 PM. Police would come out recently to say that he was chased by a group of people who then set upon him on the ground, inflicting fatal injuries, and it was said that he had died outside of a nursery. It was said that Lil CJ, before his attack, had recently moved to Kent, but at this current time, I'm unsure as to the reasons why. And a post-mortem examination did take place after, which gave Lil CJ's cause of death as multiple stab wounds. In a tribute, 18-year-old Naomi Ojo, who I believe was his friend, said Clinton was a pure-hearted person and had never been involved in any knife crime and has never hurt anyone. This attack was senseless, and now we've lost someone we truly love and care for. He was always very happy and always smiling. The place and the people he grew up around has a history with crime, but he had no part of that. And after the following days, with there being no arrest, a murder inquiry was opened by Specialist Crime Command detectives, which I do believe is still ongoing. But by the 21st of October 2019, the police had arrested 7 teenagers, which were all released on bail. They included a 17-year-old from Streatham, a 17-year-old from Coulsden, a 14-year-old from Suffolk, 2 15-year-olds from Camberwell, an 18-year-old from Stockwell, and a 17-year-old from Stockwell. But as of today, 6 teenagers have been charged with Lil CJ's murder. But it should be noted that the 14-year-old was released with no further action, and a 16-year-old boy from Camberwell was previously charged with the murder in December, and he's already had an appearance at Bromley Youth Court, where he was remanded in custody to next appear at the Old Bailey on Monday 24th of February 2020. But the 16s charged as of today were 2 18-year-olds, being Rio Williams from Stockwell and Calvin Lopoua from Streatham, 1 17-year-old from Coulsden and another 17-year-old from Stockwell, and a 15-year-old boy from Camberwell, and they are all due to appear at Bromley Magistrates Court today, February the 12th. 2020. Another 15-year-old from Camberwell was also charged, and he is due to appear at Newton Aycliffe Magistrates Court in County Durham today, February 12th, 2020. And that's all the information out there surrounding the death of Lil CJ, and I just want to pay my respects and say rest in peace to Lil CJ, and my condolences are with his family and friends at this time. Now, again, I'm unsure whether Lil CJ was even a part of Moscow 17, but of course, being from the area, you're gonna get brandished with that brush, and it is unfortunate at the end of the day that maybe if he was a civilian that he has been painted with that brush. Now, I don't know the circumstances to this case, and again, I'm unsure whether it's to do with the Zone 2 Moscow 17 beef, but it does seem like these people will be going to trial, and obviously we'll find out more information when the trial date comes, and I will keep you guys updated if there is any more arrest, and of course throughout the trial, as always, I'll keep you guys updated. Now, one thing to take from the information that's currently out there is he was stabbed outside of a nursery. Now, granted, I know it was like 8/9 PM, but still, like, following the next day, imagine you're taking your child to this nursery and you've got forensic tents and you've got police and somebody has unfortunately passed away because they've been stabbed to death outside of a nursery. Just deep that. But then again, that is just the climate of 2019/2020. It's just the way things are now, and it's sad that it has to be that way, but it is that way, and I don't know how we're gonna tackle it, but the fact that this has happened outside of a nursery, because I'm guaranteeing this could have potentially happened at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, people, they just don't care no more. People don't have any morals. There's no morals when it comes to stabbing someone anyway, but it's even worse now. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.